Hi Milind, welcome to In Conversation with Protiviti. Milind, a small question for you. The industry, FMEG as an industry, is growing at 11% CAGR and it is poised to be 3 lakh crore in India by 2029. What are your insights in terms of the technology support that CIOs can bring in to manage this kind of growth?
The way I look across, while industry is growing and moving across at the speed which it goes through, the major concern comes across on how is the technology getting adopted across homes. If you have to have a differential advantages, you require to look into how technology can drive the business, be it with the products, be it with the services. So with products, if we are talking across in FMEG, most of the products are now going across from the appliances to a smart appliances. And what technology can drive across on moving across on a smart appliances. There are different particular avenues coming across where you are looking across a digital as a service. So when we are into consumer appliances, consumer goods, lighting as a service is the area of focus where we can. So when we look more from IT, it has moved across from traditional way of looking at IT from a ERP systems, servers, network. Now we talk across what we can do across with GenAI in R&D for a production, what we can do across to have the last mile at my factory connected across with a digital solution for him to ensure that the efficiency is effective. What I can do for a consumer who is buying my particular products or services, where he or she can able to track his particular complete service properly. And I think that's the area where we require to look into as a FMEG, because that's the key advantage where I think digital can play a crucial role from a technology perspective in a FMEG as a category.
Great insights. And from this, the consumer behavior you talked about, as we compare it from an FMCG, the kind of dynamism we see in consumer behavioral change, is it similar in FMEG?
So when you say in FMCG, and I'll give you a particular, most of the products are $2 low. The price of a product max will be $2. So if you're buying a soap, around 50 rupees max, or if you're buying a shampoo, around 150, 200 rupees. So people are not too much bothered about the giving you a feedback if your product is or your service is not so good. And that kind of a feedback in FMCG is very difficult for you to measure or gather across on. But when you come across in FMEG, when your product size itself is in a few $100s, and that's where you can able to understand the impact of that product for that consumer. That particular consumer will be more than happy to give a feedback if he's happy across on any of the social sites. But more important is that in case if he's slightly unhappy, God forbid, so you'll able to put across on multiple different particular social media or other particular accounts saying that services are not good. And hence, when you look into from FMEG, it's easier for you to tap the consumer feedback, customer feedback, measure it across, which in FMCG you can't. And I think that's the level which helps the digitalization being used as a tool to give a better support, better service, connect to a customer or consumer, which in FMCG you can't do it directly.
Thank you, Milind. Thanks for your time. It's a pleasure having you.
Sure.